Today our topic is how Stoicism can help you in business. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy, but its ideas are still very useful today, especially in business. Many people think that business is only about money, success, and competition. Stoicism teaches us that true success comes from how we think and act, not just from what we achieve. Let me explain how Stoicism can help you in business. First, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. In business, there are many things we cannot control. For example, we cannot control the economy, the market, or what other people do. But we can control our own actions, our decisions, and how we respond to challenges. When we focus on what we can control, we feel less stressed and more confident. This is very important in business because stress can make us make bad decisions. A Stoic businessman knows that he cannot control everything, so he does not waste time worrying about things he cannot change. Instead, he focuses on doing his best with what he has. Second, Stoicism teaches us to stay calm in difficult situations. In business, problems will always happen. Maybe a deal falls through, or a product fails, or a competitor does something unexpected. These situations can be very stressful. But Stoicism teaches us to stay calm and think clearly. A Stoic businessman does not panic when things go wrong. He takes a deep breath, looks at the situation, and finds a solution. This calm attitude helps him make better decisions and solve problems faster. Third, Stoicism teaches us to be humble and not to let success go to our head. In business, it is easy to become arrogant when we achieve success. We might start to think that we are better than others, or that we deserve all the credit. But Stoicism reminds us that success is not just about us. It is also about luck, timing, and the help of other people. A Stoic businessman stays humble and grateful. He knows that success can be taken away at any moment, so he does not take it for granted. This humility helps him build better relationships with his team, his customers, and his partners. Fourth, Stoicism teaches us to be resilient. In business, failure is a part of the journey. Every successful businessman has faced failures and setbacks. But Stoicism teaches us that failure is not the end. It is just a step on the path to success. A Stoic businessman does not give up when he fails. He learns from his mistakes, gets back up, and tries again. This resilience is very important in business because it helps us keep going even when things are tough. Fifth, Stoicism teaches us to value our time and use it wisely. In business, time is one of our most valuable resources. But many people waste time on things that are not important. Stoicism reminds us that our time is limited, so we should use it wisely. A Stoic businessman focuses on what is truly important and avoids distraction. He sets clear goals and works hard to achieve them. This focus helps him be more productive and achieve more in less time. Sixth, Stoicism teaches us to be ethical and to do the right thing. In business, there are many temptations to cut corners or act unethically to make more money. But Stoicism teaches us that true success comes from doing the right thing, even when it is difficult. A Stoic businessman knows that his reputation and integrity are more important than short-term profits. He always tries to do the right thing, even if it means losing a deal or making less money. This ethical approach helps him build trust with his customers, his team, and his partners. Seventh, Stoicism teaches us to accept change and be adaptable. In business, change is constant. Markets change, technology changes, and customer needs change. A Stoic businessman does not resist change. He accepts it and adapts to it. He knows that change is a part of life and that the only way to succeed is to be flexible and open to new ideas. This adaptability helps him stay ahead of the competition and find new opportunities. Eighth, Stoicism teaches us to be grateful for what we have. In business, it is easy to always want more. We might want more money, more success, or more power. But Stoicism teaches us to be grateful for what we already have. A Stoic businessman takes time to appreciate his achievements and the people who have helped him along the way. This gratitude helps him stay positive and motivated, even when things are difficult. Ninth, Stoicism teaches us to have a long-term perspective. In business, it is easy to focus on short-term gains and forget about the bigger picture. But Stoicism teaches us to think about the long-term consequences of our actions. A Stoic businessman does not make decisions based only on what will benefit him today. He thinks about how his decisions will affect his business, his team, and his customers in the future. This long-term perspective helps him build a sustainable and successful business. 10th, Stoicism teaches us to be mindful and present. In business, it is easy to get caught up in planning for the future or worrying about the past. But Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present moment. A Stoic businessman knows that the present is the only time he can act and make a difference. He gives his full attention to the task at hand and does not let his mind wander. This mindfulness helps him be more effective and make better decisions. In conclusion, Stoicism is a very useful philosophy for business. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, stay calm in difficult situations, be humble, resilient, and ethical, value our time, accept change, be grateful, have a long-term perspective, and be mindful. These lessons can help us become better businessmen and better people. Stoicism does not promise us easy success or quick results, but it gives us the tools to face challenges with courage and wisdom. If we practice Stoicism in our business, we can achieve true success and live a more meaningful life. So, I encourage you to learn more about Stoicism and apply its principles in your business. You will see that it can make a big difference. Thank you for your attention.